Got another movie for you to take the little ones to.
Hiya! Was that cheesy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
We're talking about Kung Fu Panda 4, and it's rated PG, so it's good for the whole family.
We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, and it's an hour and 34 minutes long.
Not bad at all.
This is for the children.
The children.
I believe that.
Don't. Please don't disrespect her like that. Can we talk about the movie?
How was that disrespecting her? I was singing good.
Okay, Jules, go ahead and sing.
I'm not.
Whitney Houston song.
You just
make
ruined
you happy.
it now.
Go ahead.
You just ruined it now.
Oh my gosh. You're trying to one-up me because you know I have Whitney Mariah pipes. And you know that right now my voice is getting hoarse.
Okay, so Kung Fu Panda 4. Jack Black is back as Poe.
Me like that?
Aquafina is in this one. She plays Zen.
I have to work under these conditions.
Viola Davis, I recognized her voice as the chameleon, who is the antagonist. Dustin Hoffman is back as Shifu. Bryan Cranston is back as Lee. And James Hong is back as Mr. Ping.
So tell us what's going on in Kung Fu Panda 4. How many of these are going to be
lots of other voices you'll pick out, but I'm not going to list all of them. So what's going on? Okay. Poe is set to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace and must find someone to take his place as the Dragon Warrior. During his search, he encounters a new villain called the Chameleon.
Yeah. All right, let me just tell you one of the things I noticed. First of all,
what'd you notice?
I've never seen any of these until now, and I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was some funny stuff in there. But here's what got me, you know, being all team girl power and all that.
Okay.
They're sitting around. They're talking about the chameleon, who is voiced by Viola Davis, so it's a woman. They're calling her all kinds of names. Yeah, that reptilian, blah, 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 this, yes, because she's a, this is, I'm like, hold on, y'all starting to sound real sexist and offensive there, buddy. I mean, they were like calling her, they got to calling her all kind of names. I'm like, is it because she's a woman that they're calling her these names? Are they being sexist or not? Don't let me start some kind of big cancel culture by what I just said. It's a cartoon, okay, people?
Leave it alone.
Chill out. Yeah, it's just a cartoon. I'm just saying. Had that been a human conversation, they would be taken to HR at that time. They would be marched right on into HR.
I don't even think I noticed that.
I did.
You're sensitive?
Because you know how I am when it comes to that stuff. And they were dogging her real bad. But okay, go ahead, Jules. You got some stuff to say about it. You know what about this Kung Fu Panda?
What about it?
He seems to me... What's the word I'm looking for? Immature, goofy.
Okay.
I think those two are, just sum it up.
It's for the children.
But do they got to make him stupid?
I mean, he's not stupid.
All he care about is eating.
He almost seems stupid. He's like borderline stupid, but then he shows that he's really smart and he knows what he's doing.
And this is the first time they said that Kung Fu Panda... This and the sequel, the first Kung Fu Panda sequel, not to be directed by Jennifer U. Nelson, but they said that this film marks the first time that Poe refers to himself as Kung Fu Panda. So in all the other ones, he never referred to himself as Kung Fu Panda, even though we knew he was Kung Fu Panda.
I guess not. Yeah.
So now he wants to flex a little bit and go ahead and use his name, try to defeat this villain. Is what I'm guessing. Am I on the right track here? I mean, I'm watching it, but this is what I'm getting from it because, you know, he's like an immature little boy.
Wow.
He's like a prepubescent little boy that don't want to take responsibility or stand up and be a man until you'll see in the movie he redeemed himself. But at first, I'm just like, do you want this? Are you sure you guys want this goofy dude around here? Because seems like
he knows what he's doing, though, and that's the whole point. Like,
he kind of learned.
People feel like he can't do something, but he's like, I can and I will, and he does.
But only when he's pressured to. It's not like he volunteers to go out and do something that a man would do. They have to pressure him into doing it. He's a little wuss.
He doesn't want to give up his position.
Right, I know.
Because he's scared of change, and that's
I know.
Part of the premise is teaching you about change and taking a chance on yourself. I saw the first Kung Fu Panda and I really liked it a lot. Mm-hmm. I saw the second Kung Fu Panda, not so much. I don't know. it didn't
kind of
beat
didn't
the
hit.
first one to me. So I didn't see the third one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. If I did, I don't remember it, and that says something. But I saw this one, and I liked it. It was better than I expected it to be.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it a lot, and
I did too.
I didn't catch some of the stuff you're catching with the whole.
Watch it when you watch it again, because I'm definitely gonna watch this again when it starts to stream. Actually, I was just telling Jules earlier that because I've never seen any of the other ones, I'd rather go ahead and watch 1, 2, and 3, and 4, just for the fun of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And this is fun for me to watch. They got some good little jokes in here to have you cracking up laughing.
Yeah,
and it was just
enjoyable
fun
for the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Viola Davis is the third consecutive Academy Award winner to play the villain in a Kung Fu Panda movie, after Gary Oldman in Kung Fu Panda 2 and J.K. Simmons in Kung Fu Panda 3.
I didn't know J.K. did some voiceover work.
Mm-hmm.
Or Gary Oldman.
Yep. Costing $85 million, this is the least expensive film in the franchise and the only one to cost under $100 million. So the IMDb people are giving it 6.6 out of 10.
Oh, come on, they are so tough.
They are harsh.
They're
Some
very
of them are
much
harsh.
so.
So I went ahead and I voted. I gave it a little bit higher, but it didn't move the needle because I'm just one person.
Yeah, but it
And
helps.
Rotten Tomatoes, the critics gave it 70% on the tomato meter, and the audience score is 86%, which seems more in line with what we're saying right now. We enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. I will go with the audience score.
Yeah.
This was fun. If my nieces, if they haven't seen it yet, I'll go ahead and take them. I think they'll like it.
I'm telling you, at one
It's
part of the
fun.
movie when there was like some high action, with the villain and Poe.
The chameleon.
I happened to look over, I'm sitting all the way on the far right, so I look over to my left, and my boyfriend's like this.
Oh, stop it.
And this little girl has stood up, and she's just like this.
Mesmerized.
Yeah, they're just like so into it. And I'm like, okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Especially a child, not like fiddling around and trying to talk.
Yeah,
and do
it's
all
hard
this.
to keep their
She
attention.
stood up and she was just like into it, like, whoa.
That's cute. As long as they weren't yapping,
Yeah.
that's cute.
No, that was cute.
That was funny.
She was not yapping. She was not in the way. They weren't bothering anybody at all.
And you know what? Some of the most quiet movies I've gone to have been kids' movies. And it's because they're mesmerized with the screen. They're really watching it and they're engaged. I ain't talking about the 2-year-olds that try to run around or whatnot. But I'm talking, 5, 6 on up. They're really into the movies. You don't
That's
have to worry
you
about
lucked
them.
out. I've been to some children's movies and the kids, Mom, is that's so-and-so.
Oh, that happened at Majestic, and we had to get the manager.
Oh.
He ended up giving us some free passes. But in the kids' movie, if you go anyways, you're going to be more lenient. Got to be a little more lenient because they're kids, and they're going to say, "Oh, Mom, is that such?"
Yeah,
and
I
such?
never say anything to the parents.
Yeah,
or
but
to
this
the
is
child or anything.
This is also why I don't go in the evening.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot you can avoid.
Yep.
There's a lot of anger that I can avoid if I go in the evening on off-peak hours, and that's what I do.
I go off peak hours a lot. Yep.
Well, we want to thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Kung Fu.
Panda.
We were saying Po so much.
4.
Okay, Kung Fu Panda 4. Okay? Now, as far as me, Thommi, and Jules, you can catch us anytime on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Cash App.
Hi-yo.
Any donations are appreciated. I seen what you did. Yeah, it was as cheesy as I was being earlier. But anyways, if you want to make a donation, anything's appreciated. We buy equipment. We update our laptops and computers and phones and ring lights.
This, Sean, you gotta get her.
Can we mute? Excuse me. Can we mute her? You guys? Yeah. Mute her. Thank you very much. Yeah. But anyways. Oh, you can also find us on the FearCon network. So if you go to Connect to Your City.
Not this movie.
No, not this particular one. You click on FearCon. There you'll see our horror and thriller movies that you can pull up and watch. There's a ton of other things on there as well that might suit you. But right now you're going on there for GottaBeReel. And it's through the FearCon network. Okay? All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Keep an eye out for our trivia. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.